morning, and thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. Survival in business is sometimes difficult. I mean, take a look at what's going on right now as we speak. Now, statistics are abound. The first year of business, 20% of small business owners fail, which means for every 10 that started in January, 2 of them are dust by the end of the year. Now, self-experience, my own business, I started in 2012, and to say the first year was not easy is an understatement. Close to about a year into the business, I was doing pretty well. We were set up to go to a conference with all coaches working on their plan. I was pumped up. My mind was right. I had lots of appointments set up for that month ahead. I was ready to rock and roll until the phone rang 11:30 that night, the night before the conference, and my wife picked up the phone to tell me that my brother had just committed suicide. Absolutely, positively rocked my boat. I went to the conference the next day to hang out with like-minded individuals as long as I could until I knew at some point in time I would break, of which I did, and then I drove home. Now, I went to Rhode Island to be with my family, bury my brother, and I came back to Florida thinking, well, my whole family's in Rhode Island, I'm in Florida, out of sight, out of mind, it's not really going to affect me that much. We all know there's no particular rule book for this type of experience, and boy, was I wrong. Within 3 months, I went from 7 clients to 3, and then a month later, down to 1. I myself, personally, was in a very, very, very dark place. I couldn't perform personally, never mind perform for my clients. And I was really in trouble. And I made one decision that was the smartest decision I ever made. I called my organization action coach, and I told them that I was going down, that I needed help, and I can't do this alone. And they gave me a coach. They put in a coach on me to guide me week in and week out, both professionally and personally, to get back to where I needed to be at my best. And I'll tell you, there was a difficult journey. However, a little bit more than 2 years later, I was up on stage receiving an award at our conference, and I also had a client up on stage as Young Entrepreneur of the Year. They say when you take a ball and bounce it real hard, the harder you bounce it, the higher it'll bounce back. And I bounced back pretty good. And I will tell you, as I look back at that journey, as difficult as it was, it made me who I am today. It made me realize why I coach. It made me realize the only difference between me and my brother is I put my hand out when I needed help, and he did not. Now in business, it's no different. Going at business alone is difficult. If you're one of those that has the ego that says, I got it, I can do it, it's going to be a tough journey. Now, some of you are brilliant, and God bless you, and you have all the tools and you do it right by yourself, God bless you. But there's many business owners that just cannot do it alone. We will get stuck. We cannot see our blind spots. There's going to be challenges day in and day out. And to have a mentor, to someone to guide you, to ask you the difficult questions, to get you to see the things you cannot see, to make the shifts you need to make, to go where you need to go, it is priceless. I will tell you from my own experience, it changed my life. And ever since that day, I've had coaches in my business continuously guiding me to both personally and professionally become the best I could possibly be so I can be the best for my clients. There's an old saying, 2 heads are better than 1. It's not only true, it is absolutely necessary to reach infinite intelligence and learn everything that ever was, that is, and ever will be. Where do you think the best ideas come from? It's when 2 people are in harmony and having a conversation directed towards the same outcome, looking for that result, and that's where the ideas come from. So I encourage you, first of all, if you have a coach, God bless you, keep it up. If you don't, I strongly encourage you to find a coach, find a mentor, whether it's me or somebody else, to help guide you to become the best you can possibly be. I know from personal experience, trust me, I could never have made this journey without the assistance of my coaches. So I encourage you, reach out, drop the ego, open up. The infinite intelligence universe will attach to you, get you the right person to guide you, and you may one day also be up on stage and reap your rewards. I want to thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. I hope this has been valuable. And next week, I'm going to share another reason why I coach business owners. Thank you. Have an awesome week.